January 9th, 1879, Liebental, Russia. Mein lieber Vater, a new baby, what joy! When I read your letter, I could not help but smile, imagining Martha with another little one in her arms. A boy or a girl? I pictured the older children hovering close, eager to help, just as we once did whenever a new baby was born in the village. Tell me everything. How is Martha? And Hans Peter? The house you built sounds beautiful. Wie wunderbar it must be to have space enough for everyone. I laughed aloud when I read about Frau Muller's geese. The memory came rushing back to me, how Hans Peter and I would chase those honking creatures all over the village. Little did he know he would one day marry her niece. Her geese still wander off now and if Anton were a little bigger, I am sure he would chase them too. For now, he keeps his distance, wary of their noise and flapping wings. I heard from those in Herzog that my godfather's son, Johannes Winholz, and his family were among those making the journey to America. I can only imagine how difficult it must have been, leaving behind everything familiar and stepping into the unknown, just as you did. Did they arrive safely? Were you able to see them at the station? I picture them arriving, weary from their journey, yet filled with hope, searching the crowd for Johannes's son, who had gone ahead to assess the land. His letters were full of good reports. His letters were full of good reports. They moved the rest of the family to follow, all except his eldest daughter, Martiana. Oh, how I wish our family would listen to your pleas and leave, just as Johannes's family did. Perhaps, like them, we might find a new life waiting for us. I am so sorry that my face was not among those you greeted. With all my heart, I wish I could have been. Maybe someday, God will grant it. Oh, Father, we know too well the dangers of those sudden hailstorms on the steppe. Praise be die heilige Mutter Gottes that your fields and homes were spared. I remember as a child hearing the hailstones strike our roof like fists upon a drum. We trembled with each blow, but your strong arms held us fast until the storm passed. My prayers go out to your neighbors who were not so fortunate. Storms like these remind us how quickly life can change, how one household is spared while another is left in mourning. I was also saddened to hear of Herr Grant's passing. I know what a loss that must be for the settlers in Victoria. They have shown such kindness to you, and I pray God brings them comfort in this grief. Here, winter has settled in deep, and the new year has come, as it always does. The children ran from house to house on Najjarstag, calling out their wishes. Ich wünsch euch seliges Najjarsjahr. Their cheeks were red from the cold, their eyes bright with excitement as they collected their treats. Do you still do this in America? Do the children of Herzog go from house to house, wishing blessings upon their neighbors? I wonder how much of our old life you have carried with you. The Lord truly works in mysterious ways. How joyful it must have been to welcome priests to speak our own German tongue, and how sorrowful to lose your pastor after only a month. I am grateful that Father Joseph was sent to you so quickly to carry on the work and comfort the people. Do you have to share him with the other villages, Father? Here in Russia, we are used to priests traveling from settlement to settlement, serving many families at once. I imagine your priests must be very busy now with so many new immigrants arriving in Herzog and the surrounding communities. May God give them strength for the care of your souls. I find that I have little news to share, except that I, too, am with child. Another baby to love, another soul to raise. I have not told many yet, but I write it to you with hope in my heart. Johannes is pleased, of course, but I must admit, Father, I find myself praying for a girl. 3 boys already fill our home with laughter and noise, and while I love them dearly, I would so cherish a daughter. someone to sit beside me as I sew, to whisper secrets to pass on all that Mutter and Mamma Lisbeth once taught me. But of course, the dear Lord will give us what we are meant to have. Johannes speaks often of the land, of the fields and the animals, but never of America. I know, Vater, I know that I cannot change his mind. I have stopped trying. My place is here, and I must accept that. But my heart is there with you. Immer, may the Mutter Gottes watch over you and our family in Kansas. Deine Tochter, Anna.